Well, well, well. Good evening, lads, lasses, and you non-binary folk. How are we all feeling tonight? Feeling chipper? Feeling spry? Feeling lovely and sly and ready to sing and dance and enjoy the night? This most fun little summer night. Perhaps do some summer loving. Sorry, all this summerness recently has made me think of the problem is made me think of Greece for some reason. Summer loving had me a blast. Summer loving happened so fast. Had to go crazy for me. Mad by good as could be. Summer day. Sorry, I shouldn't sing that too much of that, otherwise I'm going to get claimed. Point is, suddenly I have had Grease stuck in my head today, especially when I was making the stream about 2.5 hours ago. Really a bit of a sudden one, this stream. Very much a guerrilla stream, so I rather expect a low attendance rate. But that's okay. That is okay with me. But yes, I was more gonna just wander around, chattercabber about some strange monster hunter person. And just have a good time. It's just a chill night stream tonight. Drink a bit, have a bit of fun, have a bit of sake, have a bit of a chat, and see what's going on. Maybe pause early or pause late, and chat for a little longer. Who knows? But it's been a good time. I wasn't really expecting to do a stream so soon, but, you know, suddenly I had some free time tonight, so I decided, yeah, bloody hell, why not? I've got to do this new event in Monster Hunter anyway, so may as well just do it on the stream. I did actually play some Yakuza too. I did some of the side questing and digressing. Not side quests, the sort of mini games, the whole bouncer missions. Some of them are just absolute nightmares. I spent some of the afternoon doing some of those missions, and oof, baby, I will tell you, mate, they are not kind to an old fella. I do not have that kind of reaction. I am not that skilled. I do wonder, though. I do wonder. I do wonder. Sorry, I've just seen a message from J. Hank on the Discord a while. Yes, interesting stuff though. Somebody joined the server yesterday. That's rare. That is rare. I wonder who that is. I've had a few people slide into the servers. Interesting that if two people and they don't talk, because I don't talk, let's be honest. Oh my goodness, every time I see those burgers, they look so good. But yes, no, been really quite interesting, actually, seeing how everything's been going in the sort of Vtuber sphere. It's always exciting, isn't it? Never a day off for these people, is there? Can't we just have a few days where nothing happens? Why have we all got all of this stuff happening shenanigans? It really is making my life more difficult than it needs to be. Speaking of making my life more difficult than it needs to be, let's have a sip of this sake, shall we? I don't imagine this is any good. This is pretty cheap stuff, I imagine. Smells pretty nice. Maybe it's nicer than I thought. What do we got? 15%. What's its polish? Hmm. Polish? Anywhere? What's on the front label? Yes, I know the rice came from here. Yes, it is cheap stuff. It hasn't even mentioned it's Polish. There you go. Point is, a fun little thing, this little sake. I grabbed this at the campsite, you know. That's downright pleasant. Really fruity. Well, that's worryingly pleasant. Actually, this is good stuff. Well, it may not be expensive stuff, but it's good. Wow. Color me impressed. I was not expecting this from 600 yen. I guess it's only 300 mils for 600 yen, so I suppose that is quite nice, but color me impressed. Koeri to you too. Koeri to you, Tabiran. You join me. Enjoying another one of my drinks from my trip. This was the sake I said I bought. And I'm rather discovering it is not nearly as bad as I was expecting it to be. Clearly this campsite bought some nice stuff. It was the only one in the fridge, so maybe it was like a limited edition. That is worryingly pleasant to drink. That's like fruity and light. But there's just a touch of dryness. God, that is terrifying. Alright, that's disappearing tonight. But yes, let me tell you the little bit of story behind this, actually. So, why I ended up with this drink? Well, I didn't actually. It's just part of my habit of I was leaving the campsite, we're checking out, and I was like, you know what? I want to hand in the keys, so to speak. You don't actually do that at the campsite, but you go in and tell the people who sort of run the campsite that you're gone. Just to make sure that you've checked out. It's part of the procedure. Also, how are you, Tiberian? While you're outside, I hope you're having a good time. But yes, while I was doing that, I saw this one little bottle in the fridge. And I thought, oh, it's 600 yen for a bottle of sake? Sure, why not? And I grabbed it and went to buy it as I was checking out. Still sick? Oh, that's terrible. Damn, I still feel like I'm suffering from the after effects of being sick like 3 weeks ago. So I understand. I understand that. Oh, god damn it, still. My eyes are still itchy, why? Point is, I put it up, the funniest first reaction was very funny. So we were the only foreigners staying at this campsite. Well, actually, there may have been other foreigners. The only foreigners that we could tell were at the campsite. And I walked up to this, and so I guess he just thought I was crazy because I put it down. And this was, 10:30 in the morning, mind you. And he went, "Nihonshu?" Like, really disbelief, like, alcohol? Sake? Sort of like, in disbelief. And I had to assure him in Japanese, like, don't worry, I'm not drinking it. This is a souvenir. Omiyage, omiyage. I was like, oh yeah, no nai, omiyage. And he's like, oh, okay. And he's like, oh, actually, I gotta tell you something about this sake. Let's show you a picture as he grabbed the sake and he came around the counter with me. And sort of showed me the label a bit closer, so let me show you the label a bit closer. There's the label a bit closer. And he walked up, and he walked out of this office. And pointed across the lake to this mountain. Across the lake. I showed you the pictures yesterday, but it showed me this mountain. You sort of see those two bumps. This is from my tent. This is my tent. I walked out of my tent, and this is what I see in the morning. This is a picture I took in the morning. So you had this little mountain with a little bump, and then a little closer island sort of in front of us. At the lake there. Turns out, that's what's on the label of this sake. So this sake is made in Aizu Wakamatsu, which is a town next door. Deathwater? No, it says Nagurayama, I think? Nagurayama? Which is the name of the mountain on the label. So you sort of see the label with a bit of a bump, and then the darker island in front of it. Sort of, let's really zoom in on it, shall we? So this, oopsie daisy. Get the right picture to crop, shall I? So this part of the label is the mountain we're talking about. So essentially where they did the label from, the picture for the label, is in front of my campsite. Was in my camp, like it was from the perspective of where my tent was this mountain. Which I thought was quite a little fun bit of providence, don't you think? Fun little bit of providence, don't you think? See? Whoop whoop. Doesn't say Deathwater though, unfortunately. It's named after the mountain, and perhaps it uses water from the lake. The label's entirely in kanji. They must be really serious about this booze. Well, yes, that tends to be more traditional sake breweries, and I imagine this sake brewery from Aizu Wakamatsu is a bit more traditional, considering the sort of deep history of the area. Aizu Wakamatsu has rather deep history. I believe it was one of the last areas that were owned by samurai. That was like sort of like an uprising of samurai before the Meiji Restoration. Well, it was during the Meiji Restoration. It was like one of the last places that had a holdout of samurai families. But yeah, there's the mountain with its little 2 bumps and a dark island in front of it with the water reflection. Fun stuff. It was just such a fun bit of providence. When he told me that, I was so excited. Because it's that sort of thing that I really love when I get to buy a drink or buy something. Because, you know, there's sort of a joy to the sort of providence, I suppose. The story. It's like, oh, the picture of this label was made from where my campsite was. The perspective of it was my campsite. And I happened to buy it by chance, not knowing this. And then the boy pointed, he's like, this is named after that mountain right there. Like, whoa. I love that sort of, I'm a sucker for a story, I'll tell you that. And also, let's be honest, the reason why this label is entirely in kanji is because I'm pretty sure there's barely any English speakers come to this area of the country. It's very much sustained on domestic tourism. And it gets a lot of domestic tourism. So it's likely that there's not really as many accommodations for English speakers. That's where Tom Cruise trained to be the last samurai. Yes. Aizu Wakamatsu. Actually, I don't know where that film was based. I can't remember if that was the Satsuma Rebellion or not. The Last Samurai. 2003. 2003. God, it was that long ago? Christ. Meiji Restoration. The Boshin. So it is part of the Boshin War, yes. Yes. It was the Boshin War. So it might have been Aizu Wakamatsu. I wonder where he was. I think he was the one who was in... But yeah, Aizu Wakamatsu. Boshin has the, what do they call them? The White Tiger Squad, I think they were called. Yeah, the Battle of Aizu. Ocean War, and the Aizu. It's sort of its history. Aizu Wakamatsu is very proud of this history. Another thing that it has is, of course, the gift from Mussolini is in Aizu Wakamatsu as well, which was rather mad. Yeah, so the Aizu domain fought against the government for a while, and it was a whole thing. And they also had the White Tiger Squad who committed suicide as not to shame themselves when being defeated. And they were very young, which was the sort of tragedy of it, was they were quite young. But I don't think it was Aizu that The Last Samurai was based in. But it is rather strange. But it is rather historic, the town that this sake comes from. Has a lot of interesting history. Ocean War, the... what is it? The bloody weird tower called... I forgot what I forgot what the damn little weird spinny tower was called. Sazaido. Sorry, Sazaido. Sazaido. Sazaido, the weird spinny tower. It's on the same land as the pillar statue that was given to them by fascist Italy, which I always find very amusing. What a weird three things. The grave of the White Tiger Squad, this fancy, interesting, one-of-a-kind Buddhist prayer hall based on designs that had made it from Leonardo da Vinci in Italy all the way to Japan somehow. And finally, you've got the pillar to Mussolini. Well, a rather strange place, eh? Well, at least they think it was designed because a priest managed to acquire some things about Leonardo DiCaprio's designs. I think, at least. It's a certainly one-of-a-kind building. No one ever thought to do a double helix spiral tower so that when you're doing walking prayer, you'll never meet another monk as long as you keep doing the circuit. Crazy. Crazy, and very interesting. Anyway, let's have more of this sake. It's really nice. But a few last samurai were here, that's for sure, in the old Aizu domain. A few last samurai were about. Far too many, frankly. The strangest thing about the Boshin War, especially with the Aizu fellas, is these kids that ended up taking their own lives. The real tragedy of it was the Meiji government refused to allow them to be buried. Because that was seen as giving respect to the enemy, I guess? Who knows? But then the local villagers managed to sneak the bodies away and bury them in a temple in a nearby town. Where eventually, they were discovered that they had done this, of course. It's rather obvious when a whole squadron of bodies disappear. And the person who organised it was arrested. And it didn't happen. He didn't tell them where the bodies went. But eventually they were returned to their resting place. And are now enshrined in this sort of temple near Sasaido and the pillar to fascist Italy, but we don't talk about that. God, this is so good. Oh, this is like the easiest sake I've had to drink in a long time. So fruity. God, it's almost like they put apples in it. Reminds me of the one I had at the brewery tour I did a while back. I don't know why my head's so low. I think I need to change where the tracker is. Wait a second. Leap motion settings. Where's the tracker? This is not too bad. It's fine. Anyway, no, it was really nice though. It was a really enjoyable little trip. That was part of the trip. That visit to the temple and having this sort of bit of providence with this sake. I've been really enjoying it though. I was not expecting it to be this pleasant. I guess I've been having a lot of cheap sake recently. But, well, frankly, yeah, I have been having a lot of cheap sake because I've been using it to cook. So it's not good sake because it's cheap sake. You can use it to cook. This sake was 600 yen for 330 mils. The sake I'm using is 600 yen for 700. Same price, twice as much. Looks like I'm pouring it to my nose. I do like how well it tracks me sometimes, though. And it can see me, even when I'm holding the cup. Looks like I'm pouring it to my eyes. Anyway, So yeah, no, it was very nice. It was very nice, actually. Though it has been an exciting few days when I was out. Bit mad in the Vtuber sphere. I will admit, I did actually apply for VShoujo, would you believe? When they had their auditions a while back, but I was never popular enough for a company like that to pick me up, though it would have been very funny. Though, from what I heard, the ladies from the Japanese branch actually were rather small VTubers before they were picked up by VShoujo, so I guess they were running a more classical VTuber agency. But yeah, mad stuff. Turns out an unsustainable business model is unsustainable. They did give unparalleled freedom. They also didn't take enough money from their talents. Crazy stuff. And instead of just admitting and throwing in the towel, they started doing this whole stealing thing. Really, I don't understand why people can't just admit loss in the business sphere. Just admit you've screwed up. Make the solvent company. Solvent the company. You're gonna go bankrupt anyway. Just bankrupt and give everyone their money. Using your money to pay off debts and taking that from people. Why would you take from the talent to pay off your debts when you could just absolve yourself of debt by declaring bankruptcy? It's not like anyone in the company would have been on the hook for it. That's what the company's for. Is it? I don't know how America works. If someone's company goes bankrupt, do the debtors come for your house? Do the debtors come for the CEO's house, or is it like, the company's got no money, leave it alone? Desperate to hire for their Japanese branch. I noticed that, and apparently, at least according to the CEO of the Japanese branch, which I'm so amused by the fact he went on a goddamn live stream with case on. Hilarious. Bold move, frankly. Bold move. I really hope he doesn't have a lawyer who is sweating. But, well, with the power of VShoujo, I think those VTubers would have been fine. And apparently to him, the sponsorship money and the stuff that was coming into the JP branch was enough to cover the JP branch. But the money that was coming from the JP branch was going straight to the American branch to be sorted out. So the Japanese branch didn't actually get to touch any of the money it made. The money then came back to the Japanese branch, which is why the CEO even of the Japanese branch started getting his money cut. Because there was just no money to even pay him, which is rare. Not enough money to pay a CEO? What are we living in? God. What kind of world are we living in? There's well over 100 Japanese VTuber agencies. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize that many. Oof. I knew there was a lot, but damn. I guess you could, as long as you have like a computer, you can start one, but damn. FaZe Connect tried to break in the Japanese market too, but Clara, the English-speaking one, is the only one who does well. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I think it's just that, frankly, sort of HoloLive has the idol side of the VTubers, and for a while Nichi-Sanji had the sort of screamer side of VTubers, and so it was pretty much two people who dominated the space. So it's kind of easy to see how oversaturated it is. That's certainly true. That is certainly true. And let's be honest, even a lot of HoloLive VTubers wouldn't be so popular or so successful if they didn't have the support of a lot of foreign watchers, a lot of Kaigai Niki, as they often called them. So it really is it is a big market, but it's also a saturated market. I've seen agencies where members get less than 100 views on their VODs after 4 years of streaming. I imagine it's probably in those cases, those agencies are probably just a group of friends who've decided to call themselves an agency. I doubt they're an actual real agency with capital behind them. But yes, that doesn't surprise me. Look at me. I've been streaming for 4 years almost, or maybe 4 years? I can't remember. And I never get over 100 views. It's just how it is. We live our best lives. Hell, let's look at half of the other half of Hololive, Hollow Stars. Pretty sure most of those fellas still work part-time jobs to sort of supplement their streaming income. So, just how it is, I suppose. Just how it is. Oof. A rather strange thing, really. A rather strange thing. Nah, that's right. I'll go for another. I'll apply for Hololive. That's what I'll do. That'll definitely take me, won't they, Tiberian? I'll be the next big thing in Hololive. Geriatric. I should encourage my nephew to try out for Hololive. That'd be hilarious. He writes good music. I think that he's got a chance. On skill alone, fella can write some good music, sing some good songs. He's got a fair few skills, that fella. Maybe I should get him to apply. Although most of the Hololive still had day jobs. I suppose, in a way, a few of them do, but they're more like they were freelancers before, and they still are freelancers now. People like Calliope, or Calliope, sorry. Calliope. I used to always call the town in North Queensland Calliope just for the fun of it. My father hated it because he was like, "Oh, it's Calliope." I'm like, "Calliope." But yeah, Calliope, I believe, still works as a music producer on her free time. She still helps out with her other friends from when she was just an independent musician. She's a very skilled producer and animator of music videos, so frankly, yeah, go knock herself out. I cannot believe how multi-skilled that girl is. It's frankly upsetting. It's amazing what a person can do while working another job as a waitress. And a lot of them have other jobs outside of it, I'm sure, and they do have responsibilities within the company, most of the Hololive girls. But I think a lot of them have dropped jobs. A lot of them still had jobs. You had, I think, that the school nurse lady, she was still like a teacher of some sort, or a professional chef of some sort for a while. But, you know, I don't think a lot of the Hololive girls still have day jobs these days. They're successful enough, I suppose, not to need them. Especially for some of the generations who started rather poor because they didn't have a job. They didn't have a job and started out rather poor before the money started rolling in, because it's only like after a month of creating the channel can you actually start earning money from it. So they had to sort of wait with a very small amount of money. Though, let's be honest, I'm working practically for free in Japan anyway, because I'm working for a dispatch company as an English teacher. I don't earn that much money, and I doubt the basic pay of Hololive could be much lower than what I'm getting paid now. It's a good thing I have savings, and I can live on what I've got. Suppose it's just to have fun, I guess. Suddenly remembered that kid. Sorry, I just saw that name on my activity feed on Twitch. That kid who came and advertised his that fellow who came and advertised his overlay stuff. What a cold call. I was not expecting a cold call in the middle of a stream. I shouldn't have let him continue, but I'm far too forgiving. I don't know how I'll survive on this side if I ever get an audience. I don't even know how to talk to people online, to be frank. Organizing moderators? Sounds like a tough job. Nope. Not halfway. Almost halfway through this bottle of sake. Oof. Goodness, though. Been beautiful weather in Japan, though. We've had some beautiful weather. I've been having a nice time enjoying the light and the sun, reading my books and enjoying some fun. I don't know why I had to make that rhyme, but I was having a good time. Oh, a really weird thing, and this is another thing, completely unrelated from summer or anything. I suppose it sort of has messages of summer, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I assume you probably know of the poem. I thought you said it was too hot. It was at the campsite, and it is sort of now. But, you know, yesterday and today, I was able to open the window, get my fan blowing on me, and I was fine. This afternoon, I was sipping mojitos, reading my Japanese. I was having a great time. Enjoying my new bar. Really having a nice time. New bar. New to me. But it is too hot if I'm doing things like setting up a campsite or walking through a town with no shade. But when I'm just sitting on my shaded balcony, well, you know, sipping a mojito, you know, it's quite nice. In my camp chair, because I don't actually have any other chairs that can go outside right now. I have a camping chair. It is too hot, but that's only because the campsite was too hot during the day, because we had no shade for the camping tent, so in the tent sort of turned into an oven. On the lake, it was great. But yes. No, you're right. It is too hot for most people. No, I've been drinking a lot of iced tea. I'll tell you that. I've been going through copious amounts of iced tea. But other than that, it's been great. Frankly, I should have drunk this in the afternoon. This sake is great. This sake is spectacular. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yes, what I was about to randomly mention is I assume you know the poem, the rather famous poem. It's sort of a bereavement poem. God, I can't remember who wrote it. God, I've forgotten who wrote it. But it was an older poem from, like, 1930s. It was very popular. It was, I believe it was called Immortality as its actual title, but it's mostly known by its first line, "Do not stand by my grave and weep." Do not stand by my grave and weep. I am not there, I do not sleep. I am the thousand winds that blow. I am the... I am the diamond glint in the snow. I am the soft autumn rain. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the swift... Never heard of it? No, you've not heard that poem? Oh, it's a very famous one. You see it at funerals quite often. It's often called "Do not stand by my grave and weep," because that's the most famous line. Do not stand by my grave and weep. I am not there, I do not sleep. I am the thousand winds that blow. I am the diamond glints in the snow. I am the soft autumn rain. I am sunlight upon ripened grain. When you wake with morning's hush, I am the quiet, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circling flight. I am the day transcending night. Do not stand by my grave and sweep. Do not say my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. That's the film. A funny thing was, this was last week when I was still working. The kids read a lot of books in the morning. So in the morning they have some reading time, the kids. And so at the back of the classroom, there's usually like a basket full of books that they've brought for cleaning, and they put it there so they can't get distracted by it. And I saw one, and I picked up and I read the title, and in Japanese it was Sen no kaze ni natte, which is literally 1,000 winds. I am the 1,000 winds. I became the 1,000 winds, sort of thing. Which is really funny because I had been previously, a month before that, I had been watching Gintama, a very famous Japanese anime series, and in Gintama, there was a character who started singing that version of the song. And it just took me a while for me. He started singing it, but he was singing it badly on purpose, and because I wasn't reading the subtitles, I was practicing Japanese, I didn't quite make the connection between the two. Between 1,000 winds that blow from the famous poem and 1,000 winds that blow. And when I read this thing, I realized, oh, this is the thing he was singing, I think. Sen no kaze ni natte. And it's so... Turns out in Japan, this poem had gotten really famous because it was a song. This is just a random tangent, I apologize for going on this. But, so this poem that I had known for many years, because I had been to a lot of funerals that used it, turned up in this anime where the character the joke was he couldn't remember it. He was singing this song to a heap of ghosts so that they would move on. They would move on to the afterlife. It was a sort of comedy skit, and he was singing this song, but he could barely remember the words. He was like, "Sen no kaze ni natte, sen no kaze ni," and he was like sort of like purposely like screwing it up because it was part of the joke. It was very funny. He didn't know it was a whole thing, and I didn't realize the connection. And then I read the title of this book, and I started reading it, and I realized, oh my god, this is the "Do Not Stand by My Grave and Weep." This is the poem. It turns out on NHK a long 10, 20 years ago, a famous singer, did a version of the poem. He sort of rewrote the version he translated the version into Japanese and then sort of rearranged it to be a song. And then he sung it on NHK and it became extremely popular for a while. And it was just really funny to hear that's what happened at this poem. And so I was talking to some teachers about it, and I was like, "Do you know this poem? Do you know this song? It's not actually a song. It's originally an English poem." And in the front of that book that I was reading had the English poem, the second version of it. The original version was slightly different, a few different words, but it was very funny to see this poem turning up as a song in Japanese, and just that sort of weird connection of me hearing it the anime, then seeing this book rather recently afterwards, and then making the connection and doing the research and finding out. It was very funny. Sorry, that was completely unrelated, because that's a poem that often gets stuck in my head. It comes to me. "Do not stand by my grave and weep. I am not there, I do not sleep. I am the thousand winds that blow. I am diamond glints in the snow. I am the warm autumn rain. I am the sun on ripened grain. When you wake with morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circling flight. I am the day transcending night. Do not stand by my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die." It's a very nice poem, and I've heard it at a number of funerals. It's very common. It's another poem, along with that and the "Lest We Forget," get stuck in my head. They're poems that worm their way into my head for some reason. I discovered One Punch Man on YouTube. They feature Saitama fighting characters from other enemies. That does not surprise me. Let me guess. Saitama beats them all. I imagine. It's sort of his thing. His only power is that he is the pinnacle of strength. He is One Punch Man, so to speak. That's the thing. That's the thing. So I can't really think those animations would be very entertaining to watch. To be frank, I imagine he would just win every time. It'd be a bit unfair to any other character. He'd just go punch, and then they would die. Seems a bit unfair, don't you think? Seems rather unfair. Seems rather unfair. Yes. God, I'm gonna have that poem stuck in my head. He doesn't defeat them in one punch. I don't think they understand the point of the character. It's in his goddamn name. What the hell is there to get? He is a literal one-note character. He punches one time. God. I think these people need to learn some media literacy. Christ. Did they have an English teacher who told them to analyze why the curtains were blue? Doesn't sound like they did. Doesn't bloody sound like they did. Is this game optimizing again? Christ, I guess we're gonna be talking for a lot longer because this game is gonna be a while. It's optimizing the damn data cache. Alright guys. It's gonna be optimizing the compiling the shaders. We're gonna be sitting here chatting for a while this game is compiling the shaders for 15 minutes. God, people really don't understand sometimes. I suppose he always has some sort of shonen fight with them. Oh, I guess it depends who they are. I suppose they're trying to be kind. I understand how... what's the word for it? Defensive anime fans get of their particular favorite character. It's like kids who used to always say, my dad could beat up your dad. It's sort of a very personal nature to it. So I suppose, maybe, they're being kind, they're being friendly, they're giving grace. They're giving grace to the fans of the character he is fighting. Which I understand. And when he fights Goku, he can fly for some reason. I suppose he can't fly, can he? He can jump, certainly. He can jump. Just really far. He can jump to the moon and back, but yeah, I get it. He could technically fight in space, in a weird way. He did fight that one guy in space, but I don't know how he was actually doing it. Who knows how he was doing it? Tip my hat. Hey, sir. Howdy. Sorry, I was just wearing a hat, so I decided to do a little... I tip my hat to you. A bit of a tipping of the hat, a bit of a respect, I suppose. I could see where it's coming from. Or it's to play both sides. And they're purposely dragging it out so people who like Monster Hunter... God, I was just looking at Monster Hunter Wilds. People who like One Punch Man will comment going, oh, he should have beat them in one hit. And then the people who don't like him said, oh, no, Goku should have won. It's maybe them trying to be clever. Sort of drive engagement. Also, the internet is great tonight. God, maybe I should stream on Thursday nights more often. The internet is great tonight. He always has Saitama go easy on his opponent for some reason. Well, in the event he does do that often. The idea is the only person he has like a serious punch on in the actual anime is Goro, Conqueror of the Universe. Boros, or whatever his name was. So he is holding back in a lot of fights, that's for sure. He always does start easy, so that he doesn't accidentally kill them so quickly, so he can sort of see their force. He's doing the same thing Goku does, I think. He's sort of pushing them to go as hard as they can. Pushing them to go as hard as they can. As they realize how powerful he is. It is very funny, his outfit. It's so generic. So generic. Almost funny. But why have you been watching... I feel like I should bring this back. Like, what is with your YouTube recommendations? No, I can't admit. Can't blame you. My, the Eric Winters YouTube account's recommendations are completely screwed because I have no care if I click on anything on that account. And it completely screwed up the recommendations, to be honest. It just started with me watching Vtuber stuff, but then it started giving me general anime stuff, and well, you know, when it's not my personal account, I am perfectly willing to fall for clickbait. Because I'm like, you know what? Ain't my account, ain't gonna bother me in my normal daily life. It's just gonna make me look really weird when I use that YouTube account to watch videos on the stream. So, I've gotta be careful about that. It certainly is bizarre. Yeah, one day we should look through it, see how messy it's become. I shouldn't be... I shouldn't be so weak. I should show some discipline when I'm using the brand account, essentially. But it's funny. I'm like, I don't want that stuff to be on my normal YouTube, so it's nice to have another YouTube to sort of dump it all on. Just turns out it's my brand YouTube account. Which is Probably a problem that'll come and bite me in the arse one of these days. Probably bite me in the arse one of these days. Though weirdly enough, even though it's got a lot of anime stuff, and weirdly enough a lot of gacha game stuff, not too sure why that's the case, it has not shown me any videos about the horse girls. Rather strange. Rather strange. I wonder why. God, I'm gonna finish this bottle of sake before the damn game finishes compiling the damn shaders. Should have started the game earlier in the afternoon, but I was too busy screwing around in Yakuza. Doing some side questing and side questing. Mini games and things. I did discover one of the mini games is rather raunchy. Because I realized I hadn't actually done this mini game, so I did it off stream because I thought it would be a bit raunchy. It was. But it could get way worse. Luckily, not. My Twitter does a lot of probably go works. Yes, my Twitter does too. The brand Twitter does as well. Rather full of it. I managed to get most of the pony ladies off. Now it just gives me lots of anime clips for some reason. Not too sure why it keeps me clips from like One Piece. But, you know. Oh, Project Melody's taking a hiatus for about 2 weeks. There you go. Project Melody is taking a hiatus. Fair enough. More power to her. The literally the second post is someone having a clip of a Hololive girl playing goddamn Uma Musume. And the game was released, yeah. Oh, somebody make a Hololive version of Uma Musume. It's a fan animation of Uma Musume. But using Hololive characters. Funny. That's cursed. Super cursed. Alright. Weird. That is a weird animation that it served me. Alright. Don't know why it gave me that. But be not I suppose. A bit more gacha gamer stuff. Leave me alone with that gacha game stuff, man. Let me be free. Free me from the gacha. When the game was released, all the JB artists were sharing their Uemoose art to get Westerns to support their favorite characters. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, the game's finished. I heard it in the background. The game has finished loading. Thank Christ. Sorry, I'm singing the song you cannot hear. Oh yeah, Nimi got married. That was cute. Nimi Nightmare. That's cute. She got married. Long-term relationship as he was in for a very long time. Long-term relationship, finally get married. How very cute. I thought that was cute. Sorry, I just saw that on I saw that on Twitter again. Saw that on Twitter. Reminded me. That was cute. It's always cute to see that. Very cute. Probably why she left Hollow. Some people are suspecting that. Where, no, I think well, part of the reason why she left is she specifically said when she was telling everyone she was getting married, is that one of her long-term dreams was to have a family. Which would have been rather difficult with the sort of... Well, it's not that what she could have given to Hollow wouldn't have been what she would have been happy with giving to Hololive, probably, is what I suspect. So we also have the drink image here, so we're going to throw the drink image in the corner of this stream. There you go. Sake. Today's drink. Okay, yeah, backwards. Today's drink, but backwards. But yes. Because she did say start a family, and I imagine she wouldn't have wanted been in Hololive because, well, you know, maybe they do have expectations of things, but I imagine it would have been hard to have a family at the same time as working for that company. It certainly is of a higher intensity than working independently. You know, she wouldn't have to take leave in Hololive if she didn't work for Hololive. If she worked for herself, she could just go on a hiatus when she has a kid or something like that. But I imagine, I'm gonna guess within the year, maybe, within a year of her actually getting married, I think she'll probably end up having a kid. Considering from what I've heard, this was a very long-term relationship that she may have even put on hold for her time. It didn't put on hold, but she was still in a relationship. But I mean, she wouldn't have progressed it to getting married and having kids because she was in Hololive. And I imagine she's built up quite the nest egg. I don't know where she lives, but that nest egg is probably going to leave her in a good stead to have a kid. And she has the freedom to choose her own schedule. So, let's get this game running, shall we? Where is it? Finally started up in the background. Where's the goddamn game capture? There it is. Unmute. But it's interesting to see. Well, that would have definitely been a sort of difference in direction. Sort of like, I don't think I can give my all to this company, so I'd rather leave on good terms than let it sort of annoy me to the point where I leave on my own. So funny she's gonna put her kids through college on SIP money. Look! Here we begin! Summer has arrived. It's time for fruit and vegetables and Mai Tais and bloody Bird of Paradise cocktails and Sex on the Beach cocktails, and it's time for all the cocktails because it's summer, baby. It's summer and Monster Hunter, and it's summer and Hololive. Everyone, get your swimsuits on. The flame fate. Limited items, vouchers, a refreshing new look. Dr. Alma to change your outfit. You use a card limited time too. During the period, you can also receive 2 lucky vouchers. Yeah. Pointers, welcome to Monster Hunter's silly fun event. A water gun gesture. So, for some reason, I've disconnected from the computer. Why have you disconnected from the computer? My face is frozen. Why did you do that? Weird. But that is kind of a funny thing. But, hey. Yeah, at least it's not an OnlyFans. Some would say that she's got the better way of doing things. It's simp money, but through, you know, being a VTuber. Her face isn't on the internet. She substantially could very much vanish. A lot better than others, that's for sure. A lot better than others, that's for sure. Alright, what do you got to say to me? No, of yet, at least. Fair enough. What heat? Yeah, what a heat, man. I have an outfit for this sort of climate. Would you mind exchanging it? That's fine. I don't know why you're asking me. What the hell do you mean? Why do I care what you wear, boy? Christ. Nice outfit, though. Look at he's ready for the beach. He's going to hit the waves with that outfit. Look at him go. Cute little sun hat. This is pretty much what I looked like when I was hanging out at the campsite. Except I wasn't nearly as, like, femininely handsome. No, only for... Yes, I got it. Yes, you could change the outfit, Alba. What of a weird poncho you've got going? Wow. Fabulous. How the hell are you even wearing that thing underneath? What the hell? Why do you have so many straps on the underneath swimsuit? Jesus. Alright, damn, I'm feeling underdressed now. I'm feeling overdressed. Alright, I'm a mod. I can only say fans. I can say only fans. Yes, you can. You can't just say... Maybe you can't say it as one word. Who knows? It's a mystery. Why is this cat on fire? I think somebody needs to put the cat out. I think this might be a problem. I think he might be calling for help. What, you got an outfit too, Gemma?
Yeah?
Oh, this is just me. Don't tell me you want to see old Gemma dressed for the occasion. Sure. Weird. Why'd you say it like that, Gemma? Jesus. Well, I'm just gonna hope you don't splash sparks on you, lads. I'm gonna admit that does not look like a safe, OSHA-regulated outfit to be working next to a metal forge, like a weapon forge. I don't know if that's gonna really fly through OSHA, mate. I'm gonna admit, I don't know if that's OSHA certified bikini. I don't know if that's an OSHA certified bikini, mate. Oh yeah, by the way, I can even take my shirt off. Maybe I should do that. Quick. Just take my shirt off. Pull out the old guns, mate. Whee! Look at old Eric. Been doing some real exercise recently, I have. I have. Look at me go. Ooh. Tasteful. Alright. I don't have any summer versions of this outfit, so we'll go hunting. First, let's do some items. But yes, no, it's rather interesting, really. Oh yes. You know what? Let's. I don't know what the summer quest is. Shiny sparkling treasure. That's the meal voucher. Flame Fed catalog. Okay, that's the Flame Fed one, I suppose. Pick a meal voucher. Okay. Well, we'll do the Flame Feds. Anyway. Oh look, the bots came! Ah, they're always so fun. This one's got a really stupid name. Created today! Wow, quick. Fast one with that bot. Alright. Start doing some hunting while we chat. Yeah, no, it's rather interesting. Really, how everything's changing. It feels like this year has been a very important year for this burgeoning industry. And either it could lead to a great sweeping change that'll lead it to greater and greater heights, or we're going to see and witness the decline of VTubers. Maybe from now the market shall start to shrink. Who knows? But unless something really, I'm at this point I'm almost waiting for HoloLive to have its day in the sun, so to speak. You know, I'm waiting for HoloLive to have its day in the sun. I haven't played this game in so long I've forgotten all of the controls. Aren't we all waiting for HoloLive to have its day in the sun? Could be the end as we know it. Oh, Spider. Nice to meet you. For a summer quest, it's rather monsoony. I suppose the start of summer is always in tropical places, and in Japan as well, always dictated by the monsoon season, the rainy season. Suyu. I suppose I should expect it to be that way then. Oh, the ladder. A bunch of new agencies just launched. Really? You think it'll be the slow decline of the VTuber industry as a whole? Oh, I forgot this guy has bad gas. Mate, what is this? Gotta go get that checked out. Yeah, the slow decline. Suppose it makes sense. We've had it rather good for a while, haven't we? Ouch, not quite fast enough. Jesus, mate. You've got to get that checked with a doctor. That is not healthy. The real industry is in making models. It's still a fad, or is it? I don't think many. There's too many models, to be frank. There's rather too many models, I think. Maybe a fad, but God. There's too many people making models for it to be a successful industry for most. I suspect if you even tried to make my model these days, it would be way more expensive, even though mine was like the cheapest 3D model you could get off goddamn Fiverr. And only because at my time, in the industry, pretty much no one made models that I wanted. No 2D artist would make an old man model. They all had a very particular style. I remember when I first started, there was just no one. There's no one making old men. I imagine there are people now, but back then I just went on Fiverr and found someone who had a portfolio that had some old men in their 3D models, and they said they could rig it up for one of the programs. And so that's how I got my model. Pretty much the only one who would make it. Some fella from India. God, I gotta remember I can do a counter. Oh, the bastard's run away. Oh no, he's not run away, he's in a fight.
We've got more company! Look out!
Ouch. Let's go take a bath.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
I wonder if I could get anyone to make a 2D model these days. Oh wait, Rondo! Rin didn't want to show he was an old man either. Damn! What happened to old men? Why are they so unpopular? It's just because they haven't had practice. It's not normal, I would suspect. So when an artist, especially if they're trying to make money off it, it's rather tough to sort of step out of... You don't want to step out of your wheelhouse due to... You're making a product that someone needs to be happy with. And you don't want to sort of open yourself up to somebody not being happy. Especially if it's not really something you've ever had much experience with before. It's really not that common, especially in the anime sphere. As anime fans become older and older, I imagine old men and old women will become more and more popular. I do imagine old men will become more and more popular. As the sort of industry as a whole becomes more and more aged. But for now, I still think I'll be a rarity. If I ever managed to sneak my way into Hololive 2, I imagine I wouldn't be able to keep my sort of old geriatric aesthetic. Due to the very fact that it's just not very popular. Though I imagine if it was in Hololive, it'll be quite novel for an older gentleman to be...
This'll freshen you up quick.
Oopsie daisies. Pick that up. Put that back down again.
Right on target.
Go to bed. Yeah, it's one of those things. It is tough. It is tough. I don't blame old Rin for having trouble with me.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
Look at any anime game to notice how uncommon men are in the art style. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. The thing is, you'll even notice it, and I've read my fair share of manga and manhwa. Often, older characters are the same exact art style as the younger characters. Meaning they just took a young person, they drew a young person, and they would put wrinkles around their eyes. And even then, you could see how an artist would not prefer to use that sort of thing, because it could be quite a pain in the ass as an artist. It takes just significantly longer to draw a person with lots of details, and to make someone look old, they kind of need details. It's through the details on one's face that you can see age. So I can see how generally artists would be rather resistant to it. Because most of the popular stuff you see when it comes to like the medium itself of anime and manga comes from limits you find within anime and manga, even if that's not actually a limiting factor for this art that a lot of people make. It is a limiting factor of the art style itself, because of usually what medium it is. It needs to be in a medium which can be easily drawn for a long period of time, consistently. Old people just suck to draw in that medium. I remember old people, comic artists doing the same thing. It's just how it is, unfortunately. No, big man. Oh, I still got poison, though.
This way to the shop trick.
More supplies have been added.
So good.
Wow, you really missed that, mate. That's kind of embarrassing.
Leave this
Ow.
to me. Heels inbound.
Yes, no, it's just the nature of the medium, I suppose. Even if they don't mean it to be a limiting nature of the medium, it just happens to be. Just the funny thing of these things, I suppose.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Oh, come on. Stop spamming that damn ability. Thank God this thing is not very damaging. Oh, where you going, mate? Where are you going? No. Oh, I cut his tail off at the counter. I'm cool as hell. Jesus. What style. Bloody stylish as hell. Did you see that? Bloody countered him with his tail swipe me. Countered right there, his tail came right off. Now he can't hit me with his tail. Take that, mate. Oh, so scary, that tail you don't have. God, he still has fire. Or she, sorry. Damn. Ran away.
Look at all our ingredients.
Sorry, I was just impressed with how cool I was. Cooler than a goddamn cucumber, that's for sure. In my ideal world, I would be hired by Hololive, and I would become the pioneer of geriatrics in the space. And everyone would love me, because I would be novel, and different, and strange, and a bit weird, and fun. Poor dragon. Another counter. God, I'm just ruining this dragon's day. Oh my god. This is just bullying at this point. Oh. You got me, lass. Good job. Now you can't fly. Down she goes. Nothing like high explosives to blow off somebody's wing. Cheers, everyone.
That's my partner.
In fact, I'm using her weapon. I just realized I'm like sort of decked out in her armor and weapons. Oh, okay, Jesus. God. Of course, only one ticket. Oh, the smallest Congolala we've ever had. Interesting. Ugh.
Come on over.
Ooh, ah!
Okay, Hunter Zoo Woo. Hunter Tempered Monster. Lead all help research bounties. More DLC now. Of course there are.
Alright, I'm here if you need me.
You want one of them? Yeah.
Help yourself to whatever you like.
Don't overdo it now, you hear?
Speaking of. Said the support ship's arrived, so let's go have a gander at the support ship while we're here. Yeah, no. It's all very interesting, frankly. Come on, I've got to be hired by Hololive as they're declining. Once Hololive starts declining, I want to be hired by them. You know, I have a habit of working for terrible jobs.
Anything
Why stop now? Alright, let's see. First, I can get some glasses. Classic. Fabulous. So here's the flame fate stuff, eh? Anything else? I think there'll be another armor, because in the Sacrotide we had the Sacrotide and the Blossom armor. So this is the sort of Blossom armor. Where do I get the Blossom Dance ticket from? Ho! I'd say Liar Liar's pants on fire, but I think this man's head is on fire. I would argue they were already in decline. Oh, maybe it's my chance, lads. I do like working for companies that are barely functional. I shouldn't say that if I want to work for them. If you're listening, and I'm sure you're not all alive, I'm sure you're doing well. You've got private enterprise. You've got private enterprise after all. You've the power of private enterprise. That is a cool looking armor. Look at those muscles. Jesus.
What are we making today?
Anything cool to make? Because now I can make all these weapons to actual things. Should upgrade more weapons, because now I can actually make them into cool stuff.
Ready to get to work? Alrighty.
There she goes. In that very safe equipment to be wearing while doing forgery. Forgery? That's not the right word. Very funny that I said that, though.
Perfection.
She reminds me of that lass in Final Fantasy 15. Actually, I've just suddenly realized she reminds me of that lady in Final Fantasy 15. But I suppose everyone's in decline. I think generally in this economy, everyone's in decline, don't you think? Nobody has enough money to spend, so nobody has enough money to pay. Yeah? God. Beautiful, colourful, wonderful, spectacular, fabulous.
You won't want to miss out on this.
Spectacular and fabulous. Alright. Diving ticket. Alright. Play that one next.
Understood. Be careful out there.
Accept this one next. First, it's time to eat that summer menu, baby! That Flame Fate barbecue. Come! Oh my god, they're on fire! Jesus, I forgot. Show some more enthusiasm, man. Wow, having a bit of yakiniku. I've had so much. Ooh. God, I've been eating so much. I've eaten so much meat this week, I'm honestly kind of sick of it. When I was camping, we ate too much meat because none of us wanted to buy a goddamn salad. I felt this muffler guy, and judging how many bowls he had burned on his shirt from welding, she'd be covered in scars and forging and grinding in that outfit. I know, right? God, she's got thick skin, I'll give her that. Or she's got, like, RPG-itis when it comes to her bikini. Sort of like has a force field. Wow, you look hot in that outfit. So do I, actually. This looks like a great outfit to be wearing for protection, but Christ, I look hot. This is supposed to be summer. If I was wearing this today, I'd die of heat exhaustion. Oh, these guys are doing fire dancing. Fun. I don't think I have any outfits that are less hot looking.
You won't want to miss.
I just realized, what are the ladies and men wearing at the counter? They usually change into festive outfits. Oh, look at them. They're cute. Wearing sarongs and stuff. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Very tasteful. I like the outfits.
See you again, Hunter.
They're very tasteful outfits. I like their summer outfits. Very dandy. Yeah. God. He even gave Gemma an outfit. Why does her hair change colour? She's got like white hair here. She's like bleach blonde here, and she's just sandy blonde here. What's up with that? Does she bleach her hair? God, that's a lot of hair to bleach. Now she looks like she's like a 70s mum. What's this lad look like? Oh, look at him. Very fabulous. He's very soft in his presentation, isn't he? He's soft boy. Alma's at it. Oh, look at her. An extremely modern, sort of hyper-modern bikini underneath. Love the sun hat, though. Christ. It's almost as big as my hat. The one I wear. She's almost wearing as big as my hat, she is. I actually like that way better. Oh, this is funny. Oh, yes! She's ready to party with those hats. Those glasses, look at you go. She looks so stupid in those glasses. She does look silly in those glasses too. Kind of like those ones. Those are kind of classy. I'll match the outfit. I will keep it over. But that's very funny. Such a big hat. You don't really see these anywhere. But a very modern swimsuit she's got on. Like the poncho though. Very fabulous. Problem is, I don't have a fabulous outfit. Nope, that's definitely not it. Nope, that's definitely not it. God. I really have no summery outfits, do I? It's like the most summery I've got. That's the thinnest looking. Even then, I'm covered in leather. Well, I'll get the big hat on. Oh, I should change my weapons look. I really should be wearing a better weapon. Yeah, why not? Ah, that one. Oh, yeah, so, rather strange. Anyway,
I'm liking this.
let's go. All style. Ooh, cockroach. Hello. Wow, I don't see you very much, do I? Where do you come from, eh? Little cockroach man. Eh? Where have you come from, old mate? Feeling comfortable over that corner? Oh, you're about to not be, because I'm pretty sure I've covered this house in cockroach poison, so... Sorry, mate.
We received supply items.
You're already dead. Omae wa mo shindeiru. As they say. Omae wa mo shindeiru. Nani? Just realized. I was avoiding using the big weapon because... Do I have a fully upgraded... I do. Dragon damage. Slightly less attack. And... a lot of slots. You know what? Swap to that. Now I don't have to look at it. did I have on that other weapon? What was I using? Handicraft and offensive guard. You know what? I'll swap that weapon and just remove decoration from that. I'm not trying too hard, we're just gonna really do a bit of it. What was that handicraft? Handicraft 3. Give me a lot of sharpness, so why not? Then Guardian. Handicraft. Then go even higher with the handicraft, or we could do something else like critical boost +3. That'll be much better. All right. Uh-huh. Oh well. I'll keep it in there. Alright, let's go. I got completely distracted. Let's do this quest, shall we? We'll finish tonight a bit later. I do some word work, then take a shower and do some grocery shopping. Catch you later. No, catch you later.
There.
Thanks for popping by. Thanks for popping by. I'm gonna be probably playing for an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half. Won't be very long. Oh yeah, you big and angry, you big damn water balloon. Oh, stop screaming. You're acting like I'm killing you. Nice try, good man. I forgot these are like really low rank fellows. I feel quite bad, actually. Oh no. I broke his back! Oh Christ. I'm like a real chiropractor. I should start a business. Winter's chiropractic. The last season you'll ever experience. As your body slowly grows colder from the fact I've snapped your spine. Don't worry. The cool breeze you'll feel when your nerves stop functioning once I snap your spinal column in twain with my bizarre techniques that are supposed to alleviate constipation somehow. I think the massage is what's alleviating the constipation, but be not I suppose. Nice try, bud.
Keep on flat legs. Just a little more.
It's on his last legs, is it? Perfect.
Go on the offensive.
Oh, never mind. Should have just killed it.
Better collect this crap.
Oh, he's dead. Really feel bad for the poor bastard. Poor bugger's really gotten it done for him. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Ron Popolo. Avast your orc, I knew him well. Oh, the little weedy bastard. Very exciting. Well, it's time to make some goddamn rubber door stops, mate. I've got some door stops to make. I've got some giant door stops to make, and you've got a giant door stop for a tail. I'm gonna make it go when you smack it against the wall. I'm gonna make a fiddle toy for a man, for a child that has auditory input problems, using your gigantic tail. Oh, starting to flail. It's really rather unbecoming of you, my friend. You're a monster. Have some decorum, mate. Stop flailing around like a headless chicken.
Hey, over here.
No, no clackety click clack clack to you two. Haha! I put my sword in front of my face and I became invincible to your tricks. Why? Oh.
Leave this to me. Keep
Rathalos?
going back.
Really? Oh, okay, never mind. Rathalos did not want to fight the doorstop, apparently. The door was shut firmly in his face, and he was embarrassed. Why is my controller acting weird? I've fallen, and I can't get in. Goddamn health alert. I'm feeling like this mission is significantly easier than the previous one, and I'm starting to feel like I'm bullying this poor creature. I sort of feel bad. You know? Shouldn't have been such an
Leave
ass.
this to me. Heels inbound.
I'm gonna give it concussion next time I see it. Tron! Sake doesn't get any worse. Christ, so good. Time to have a nap? It is. Time to have a forever nap. Goodbye. It's time to go for the forever nap. In the big box Go to the giant monster farm, the giant monster ecosystem in the sky. Today we lost another soldier. I'm certainly buzzed, aren't I? Ooh. It's the last glass of the old sake. In honor of that poor Gypsaros's death, cheers. Ooh, it's night time, is it? Oh, she's appeared. Alright. Gonna start your song, lass? Get a new one for the old spring festival. Ooh. When will she start singing? Ooh. You know what, while she's getting prepped, getting psyched, let me go get my water. Better not start singing when I'm away. Very upset. Alright, Lars, come on. She's got a shiny green gem. Didn't notice that before. Come on, lass. Give us a tune. When are you gonna start singing? Diva's voice of prayer. Did she finish while I was out on a quest? Can't be right. Should have one more song before the day comes, right? I'll hang around until she does.
See you again, Hunter.
She's gotta have one more song before the end of the day.
Yes. I'll talk to them for you. They said this was our share from the Fire Spring Festival. Okay, come back anytime.
She's starting.
Won't want to miss out on this.
Oh. Look at her go. It's time for a music video, lads. Raise the roof, lads. Whoa. Whoa. I could do that too, lads. Why do I feel like she's making a spirit bomb? Why does this seem familiar? It feels familiar. Whoa. She's doing all my poses. Whoa. I can do that too. What am I doing? I'm having fun, that's what I'm doing. Woo. Raise the roof. Whoa. Start to swim, fly. She loves these poses. Trying to copy it. Look at her go. Ooh, wow. Much more energy in this summery song. I suppose it's called the Fire Fate. I suppose that's what the decorations are supposed to look like. God, does she have any eyes? Why does she keep her eyes closed all the time? Is she just really scared of audiences? Do you think she has, like, terrible stage fright? She has to keep her eyes closed so she can't see us? Although she's the classic, like, blind songstress archetype. I could do that too. I could do fun poses too, lass. We done? Few deep breaths. Why does it feel like Radio Taiso for some reason? Oh, and here comes the day. There's this whole thing. Oh god, the light. It's blinding. Why is it suddenly dark again? Why do I feel like something's gone terribly wrong with the shaders? What is this bizarre light this thing is giving me? Did it suddenly become dark again? What the bloody hell? Huh? I got flashbanged, but not quite as bad as I used to be flashbanged. God, this looks beautiful. This is what it felt like. This game is emulating what it felt like to be at that campsite. Just look out and you go, God, it's beautiful. Anyway, on to it. I think it's time to kill a giant octopus, don't you? But first...
Ooh, Artian, you say? I'm up for the challenge. Can I
Make an Artian weapon while we're here.
Ooh, Artian, you say? I'm up for the challenge. Should I begin?
Damn. Well, it could be good. We had sharpness, attack, element. Damn.
Can I proceed?
It has ended up with the exact same as the last one. Yeah, it seems like fun. Also, because I don't think this monster is weak to blast dragon. What we're hunting after this is the arch-tempered Duthuna, whatever his name is, Uthuna. What are you weak to? Recommended attack Thunder. Yes, I understand that, but yeah, Blast Bite isn't bad on him. Critical Jewel. Guardian. And just the handicraft jewel. Oh, honestly, don't need handicraft, really. don't think I need handicraft really, to be honest. Christ. I've got more sharpness than I'll ever need to poke a stick at, that's for sure. I'm more of a defensive guy, so it makes sense that I'll use Guardian, but let's go!
Yes.
I've got an
I'm happy to help. Yes.
arch-tempered large piece of crap to fight. Let's go. These roots run deep. Let's bloody well go. The old musketeer is off. Dinner was not big enough for how much I just drank. Oh well.
Fired up.
We got time. Let's
Next
go.
request, by order of the guild.
By order of the guild. Oh, I don't know about that, Les. Tell me. I'm actually not too concerned about it. If I wasn't carrying all these goddamn pieces of technology around with me and paper money, then I wouldn't be. Yeah, there was a good period of time where I had plastic money and no goddamn iPhone to worry about getting wet. I could walk in the rain if I so wished. But now I'm living in a goddamn country that's paper money that gets affected by water. Hell, my sweat starts to wrinkle the goddamn cash. It's upsetting, to be honest. It's upsetting, to be honest. I don't like it. Goddamn pain in my ass. I used to be able to run and have joy in the rain. Oh, you're so scary. Oh, okay, never mind. You are scary. That was on my... Jesus Christ. Ah!
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Thank you, cat. Oh, power clash.
Way to outmuscle that monster.
That's right, Lars. What are you gonna do about it? I'm saying Lars like this is a female monster. Could be. Be not I to suppose, I suppose. Woof. Christ, you're a tough bugger, aren't you? Ouchie. Ouch. Oh, hello, J-Hank. You joined me, almost dying. Actually, I'll take getting washed away. Gives me some time to heal. Wait. Okay, I have severely underestimated both this monster and my status of inebriation. That's on me, frankly. Don't we all almost die every day? I'm gonna admit, I don't think that's supposed to be a normal thing. Ow! God, Mr. Bellyflops, come on. Show some mercy, Christ. Oh, your own wave just saved me, big man.
The terrain there. I think we can use it in combat.
Really now? Ow, you body flopping bastard. What, you're angry now? You're angry. Christ, I'm angry. You're a large, angry, obese fish. And you're getting angry at me. Goddamn audacity of this oversized whale. You're a Moby Dick, you bastard. I just got murdered by a goddamn fish. Ouch. Christ. Oof. Don't know how I didn't take damage just there. Jesus. That's a new move, I think. It's got the super fast side flop. Ow, ow, ow. Bird! Rescue me! But how are you doing, J-Hank? Good to see you this evening. This is a bit of a guerrilla stream. Wasn't really expecting to be streaming tonight. But it turned out the whole barbecue we had planned sort of fell through as a plan, so... We, decided to, stay in for the night. But that did give me the opportunity to actually stream, so here we are, streaming the summer event for Monster Hunter. It's what I wanted to do tonight. Jesus Christ, mister. Oh, tragic. Aha! He is nude. I have made a nude fish. Oi! Jesus Christ, never mind. I was making fun of the nude fish and he was rather stronger than I was expecting. Ow! Das nude fish. Christ. Yep, that's what I get for making fun of the nude fish. Maybe naked, but he is not unarmed.
I'll just hop off.
Sneak attack!
Let's cleanse that status.
Shinobi man. Open the dam! Flood the gates!
Time to go on the offensive.
Nice. No! Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't get to stop him. Jesus. Oh!
Leave this to me. Heels in back.
Out of the way! I really should not stop making fun of this large, obese fish. He's scary. Das large fish is scary.
Materials on your list. Help them.
Counter strike. I'm getting out of there. Big fish are scary. I don't like the big fish. Nice try, big man. Ho ho ho! God damn, never mind. I have learnt my lesson from fighting big fish. We need to fast travel and get some items back. Christ. Lesson learnt, big fish is scary. I really don't think I had this. Actually, did I fail the quest with Arch-Tempered Raydal? I may have failed the quest in the Arch-Tempered Raydal quest, so maybe this is on me. This is on me. Christ, fish, come on, take your time. Jesus. Mate, you take. Oh, okay. See you later, big fish.
I'll ride with you.
Oh, she's so majestic. Big fish. Uthuna. If that is your real name, wherefore art thou Uthuna? Oh god,
Heels
don't.
inbound.
Ouch. Ow!
Look out!
Thank God I did my healing items, eh? Oh, come on. That was perfectly timed. Oh, come on. Come on! I blocked it! And then died. I really should stop underestimating these bastards. I blocked it.
I'm glad you're alright. You'll get him next time.
Alright.
Wow. You sure got here fast.
Well, I've fought for so long the actual Monsusanese. God, I can't talk. I was so thoroughly flattened by that rotund figure. I have regained the ability to speak in tongues like a child. Okay, well, it looks angry. Mate, I look angry. Looks beautiful though. Woo. Oh, okay. Who the hell are you attacking, mate? Ow. Okay. Hey, get back here. Stop attacking my poor cat. What has he done to you? Oh my goodness. Thank you, bird. Well, I've got him out of his native habitat, the water, because I've managed to get him on the one piece of land there appears to be in this area. Never mind, now he's back in the water. Lesson goddamn learnt. No. Oh, come on. Oh, where you going, you big man? Big baby, where you going? Great. Big waste of time. Come back here. Don't get to just run away now. You're on the back foot. Come on. That's not how this game works. Stop acting like a real living human being. Christ. Oh, quick. Fight the Vtuber. He totally deserves to be completely murdered by you. Kick his ass. Oh, God. That poor son of a bitch. I think my cat just died. Oh yeah. Jesus. Excuse me.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Take it out.
This way to the shot track.
Oh, come on. That was perfectly timed. Alright, another ride. Damn, this monster is taking a lot more. Alright, you. Time to go for a short nap, shall we? Oh, now you're angry, are you? Oh, you bastard.
Mind if I hop on?
Nope, I don't, little cat. Right. I don't know if I'm winning, but I am not currently entirely dead, so, you know, we're doing well. Wow. Rather embarrassing you missed there. You thought you could get me, mate? Oh, wow, so scary. Whoa! You missed! Ouch. Excuse me. Ow. Yeah, I deserve that one. Wake me up before you go. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fight this guy again. I should have fought him as an insect glaive. Should have fought this bastard as an insect glaive. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay, you bastard. Two can play this game. Meaning, two can not die, I suppose. Oof. God, the guard is so good. Ow, that move's hurt so much. Run away! My cat is being... I think my cat has lost several of its 9 lives.
Leave this to me. Heels in back.
My cat has lost several of its 9 lives in this fight. Oof. No. Those last legs. I am too. It thinks it's on the last legs. Christ. Think about me. Coward. Damn coward. Is that a spongy of a monster or did you lose? No, it's that spongy of a monster. This is supposed to be the arch-tempered versions. This is supposed to be the super hard version. These are sort of like endgame versions of this monster. Sorry if that message was like 15 goddamn minutes ago and I just didn't notice it. Yes, these are supposed to be the rather difficult versions of this monster. So it's just a very, very spongy fellow. You could make a goddamn real easy. You could clean so many vegetables. So why do I say vegetables? You could clean so much with this goddamn health bar because it's so spongy. You could clean an entire army's worth of dishes with this sponge. Oh, my knees. So I'm sitting in a very uncomfortable pose. Oof. You're a coward and nobody likes you. You pig. Haha! Get shock trapped, idiot. Yeah, another clash.
Hey, get out of there!
That was close.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Hey, come back here. Hey! He really was on his last legs. Whew. Yeah, I'm sure you were having a great time relaxing in your goddamn bikini, you lads. I was here fighting for my goddamn life. She was sitting there relaxing in her goddamn bikini. Hey lads, having a fun time? It must be really uncomfortable to fight a horse with a bikini. Oh damn. That monster consumed so much water while making its armor, I almost ran out of water in my life. $30 minutes! Jesus! This is what I get for fighting a monster when I was not at all in practice. Christ, 30 minutes. I was not in practice. If I was in practice, I would have been getting counters. And I'd be much better at this.
Alright, I'm here if you need me.
Alright.
Yes. Is there anything you need?
Today's drink. Oh, yes. Yes, today's drink is another drink from my trip to Iwanashiro. I think fun in these. You know what? Sure, why not? We'll explain it now. So, while this fun music is in the background, let me jump to this screen for a moment and let me explain today's drinks. So, today's drink is from when I got it. So, you can see the drink now. It's right there. Let me do a bit of explanation, quick. Pay attention, class. It's time for an explanation. So, today's drink is this drink. It is Nagoriyama or something like that. Nagoriyama sake. I bought this on the way out of my camping trip in Fukushima. As I was leaving the place, we were checking out of the camping site just to tell the people who run the camping site that we're actually gone. And so we walked up, and as I was walking up, they had a sort of a shop where like the sort of main desk was. And in the window, in the fridge, was one bottle of sake. And I was like, it was one of those moments where I had to hesitate for a moment because I thought, can I even buy this? Is this just one of the employees' sake in the fridge? But, of course, on a handwritten sign stuck to the fridge was sake, 600 yen. I said, 600 yen? Well, I normally buy alcohol when I visit places, so why the hell not? I'll buy some alcohol from the local area. This was brewed in Aizuwakamatsu, which is a nearby town with a lot of fun history. But this particular sake was brewed in Aizuwakamatsu, but it had a very special trait. Because as I bought it, I put it down on the desk, and this was 10:30, 11 a.m. in the morning, and the guy grabbed it, looked at me, looked at the bottle, looked at me, and went, Nihonshu? Which means alcohol, like sake? Really? I'm like, and I went, oh, he thinks I'm gonna drink this right now. I'm like, oh, don't worry. I'm like, no, I'm not drinking it. Omiyage. And he's like, oh, yokata. Oh, thank God, you're not drinking it in the morning. I was like, it's all right, mate. I'm not crazy. I may be Australian, but I'm not mad. You know, I've never been much for hair of the dog, and this would be far too nice for hair of the dog. But when he said that, he's like, oh, thank God. But he actually went, and he grabbed the sake, and he walked around the counter and walked outside, and he said, come. And he asked me to look out towards the lake. And so this, Jesus Christ, what's happening in the goddamn game? So this is what I saw out to the lake. This is what I saw every morning when I was camping. Was this view. This was essentially straight outside my tent. This mountain here, this sort of mountain with two bumps, and sort of the darker island in the front. So you had the lake, part of the lake, this sort of inlet we're in. I'm not drinking at the moment. Get wasted. Go around. Sleep on the side of the road. Well, it's more that my stomach was already far too full of alcohol. You know, yeah, sure. I get what you mean. But I was far too full of alcohol. And God, you can hear it in the background in the video game, there's currently a fireworks show happening. Not sure what that's about. Maybe I'll jump to the gaming schools game. Look! Fireworks! Beautiful! Amazing! Whoa! Okay, back to it. Point is, he showed me and said, that, my friend, is this. So on the label of the sake, you can see the resemblance, because the sake is named Naguriyama? Naguriyama. Yeah, Naguriyama, which is Nagura Mountain. Which is the mountain right there. In front of the campsite. So the view I was seeing every morning was the same view that the person who made the label for this sake and the sort of sake series was basing it on. So this sake was based on this mountain, this island, this very exact view that I had from my tent every morning was this mountain with the island in front. So you sort of see it. The sort of dark island in the front there. You've got the reflection on the lake, of course. You get the dark island, and then the mountain with the two humps in the back. The mountain that was on this sake, and what this sake was named after, was that mountain that I was looking at every morning when I woke up during the campsite. And I love that. I was sitting there, oh, really? And he's like, yeah, it's the mountain there. That's the mountain it's based on. I was like, oh, really? And that's the sort of providence that I really enjoy when it comes to these sort of things. This sort of providence. I really enjoy this sort of thing. This is the sort of story I love when it comes to alcohol. Even though I've drunk all the alcohol now, and actually, the bottle of real life, oh my god. There it is. And the thing is, this Nagoriyama stuff was, I was drinking at the beginning of the stream, and you should see my reaction when I had the first sip. This stuff is worryingly easy to drink. Honestly, if I could buy another bottle, I'd buy another bottle right now. Because this stuff, it tastes pretty damn good. It was really easy to drink. It was fruity, it was light, it had like a very perfect for summer. Bottle is for tourism. It's easy as hell to drink. But it was the only one in the cupboard. Honestly, I think somebody who ran the campsite one of the people who ran the campsite grabbed this bottle because it had this campsite was the only one who could see this particular perspective of this mountain. So probably this wasn't a paid campsite a long time ago. This was just a beach that a lot of people used to come to sort of camp. And they say they've set up like sort of a regulated campsite there to sort of keep people from wrecking the place. So I suspect somebody found out that the nearby town of Aizuwakamatsu, the brewery there, had made this sake based on this part of town. This is probably a well-known campsite. So I didn't know about this campsite. I was just going along with my colleagues and friends who invited me on this camping trip. But apparently, this specific campsite was suggested by people where we lived. We live hours away from Fukushima. We live like half a day away from the damn place. And people where we live were recommending this specific campsite. So it's probably very well known amongst... And this is a very domestic tourism spot. We were one of the only foreigners there, if not the only foreigners there. So this is a very famous domestic tourism spot. This is not very famous overseas. There was pretty much no English on anything. But yes, point is, spectacular bit of story. I love it. And I'm going to keep this bottle and it's going to sit on my bar as sort of a story. So people can ask about it, so I can tell them what it means. Along with the beer that has the fun mnemonic. It's the small stories, it's the small things where somebody's like, this sake is actually named after the mountain you can see, and it has the same perspective as you can see from... That's the stuff I absolutely eat up. I love that sort of thing. I know, I'm weak to stories. Anyway, good, easy to drink sake. Now I'll leave you with the fireworks show as I run to the porcelain throne to fulfill some responsibilities. There you go, have fun with that fireworks show. Back in a moment. I was drinking some mint iced tea for... Wow, goodness gracious, the fireworks show is really going nuts. I was drinking some mint iced tea with dinner and I realised I forgot to actually finish it. It's been sitting on the bench this whole time. Whoopsies. Well, that was the fireworks show, everyone. Enjoy yourselves. Looks like the sun's coming up soon. Guess we're not having any singing tonight. Reminds me of how I suddenly had a fireworks show where I was. Anyway, what are we doing? Having a gander at this new armor, shall we? Welcome back, thank you. So, first new armor, the diver suit, classic. Suddenly day breaks. Wait a second. Okay, this is the female diver suit. Wait. Wait a minute. Is that a Speedo? No. Let me check. Wait a second. Why my skin red? Do I have a... Nah, shock for the fireworks. Didn't like it at all. Didn't like it. 2 out of 10. Alright, fair enough. Wait a second. Why is my skin red? It looks like I have a sunburn. It's the armor I'm wearing, isn't it? Wait a second. I'm gonna reset the pigment. Why is my skin red? Oh, that's right, I'm wearing innerwear this. Speedos! It is! It's Speedos, mate! Speedos! I can wear me budgie smugglers, mate. Yes! The budgie smugglers! Let's get that bird on my head, that's right. Eric and the budgie smugglers, that's right. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? I was just happy to see you. Why is my controller going absolutely insane? Oh, I got that white head. Absolutely fabulous. He's whipped out the budgie smugglers, mate. Way. Equipped for battle. Eric Winters, equipped for a fight. That's great. Love that. That's very funny. Pair of budgies on. Oh, that's hilarious. Everyone is equipped for the beach episode, that's right. Maybe I should just make those. Do a hunt in it. We should make them. Let's do it. Oh yeah, the Uthdunorama. I completely forgot. Wait a second. Completely forgot about the Uthdunorama. Gonna reset everything back to default. When summer hits, summer episode. That's what it is today. I'm summer lovin', had me a blast. Summer lovin' happened so fast. When a girl crazy for me, I met a boy, good as could be. Ever watched Grease? You ever watched the movie Grease? Not the movie, the musical Grease? Where is it? Alright. Oh, that is psychedelic. Look at that. Did you pick Brutal Wells? It was free for 66 minutes. Really, was it? No, I didn't. I feel like I already own it, though. I'll have to check. I think it might be in my Steam library. Ooh, look how psychedelic. A lot of people love using this chess piece in sort of layered armor. So what do we got here? Peak performance, tool specialist, earplugs, quick sheath, and agitator. Interesting. What's its sort of special ability? Sorry. Saw the movie a long time ago. Didn't like it. Yeah, well, John Travolta ain't for everyone. Honestly. So, small fact about me. I once did a sort of community drama group Greece, where all the people were old. We purposely chose all like the older people in our community to do a sort of jovial charity, fundraiser version of Greece. It was in free honor of Ozzy, since he's in the game. Oh yeah, Ozzy Osbourne passed away, didn't he? What a tragedy. Did one last show, though. Give the power to him. He did one last bloody show. Then he was like, alright, I'm done. Point is, I was Denny Zuko. I was Denny Zuko in a version of the, I did a version of it. And I was Denny Zuko. Mostly because none of the old lads would want to be Denny Zuko. They all used to be Denny Zuko, but now they don't have the gumption, don't have the bloody balls to wear a leather jacket and grease back their hair. And I had to shave for that damn thing, you know? I had to bloody well shave to be Denny Zuko in Greece. I had my hair greased up, wearing me leather jacket, going summer lovin'. But it was all like older members of the community. The kids did one too. The high school age kids did one too. But you know, it was sort of a kind of comedy performance in a weird way because we're all old and creaky. It was fun. It was good memories. I really do look back on that fondly. It was a very fun little thing to do, being Denny Zuko for once again. A greaser once again. Out a nice car. And go grease lightning, you turn up the quarter mile. Grease lightning, go grease lightning, go grease lightning with the grease lightning, go grease lightning. Do grease lightning. Gotta see a bald Eric right now, do you? Oh, tragedy. Maybe the most you'll get is a shaved Eric if you're lucky. I think I've fully shaved in more than a decade at this point. No, that's a lie actually. I half shaved because last year, due to many stupid reasons, me being tired, exhausted, sleepy, drunk, and stupid, I accidentally shaved a landing strip through my beard on the bottom, so I had to shave the whole bottom off, and I only had a mustache for a while. And not a single one of my colleagues even asked about it. I think the Japanese just have beard blindness. They just check that you have facial hair and go, oh, okay, that's fine. Any changes to their facial hair, they're not going to say a damn thing. But the moment they think you've got a haircut, the moment they think your hair is mildly shorter, they're going to ask you like 800 times. I think you've even changed the suit in like 5 years. Oh, it gets a bit stinky, you know? Get a bit smelly, but I've laundered it. I've laundered it, don't worry. I'm not just talking about money. I've laundered the suit. As well as the money. Don't worry. Keeping a white suit white? God, I have to go to the goddamn dry cleaners every 2 weeks with this damn suit. White does not stay white, and I am a sweaty man. And it stains really easily. If you've never worn a white shirt for more than a month, you'll know this. Goddamn neck stains and wrist stains, and that one time you were just a bit too careless while eating spaghetti stains. Christ, it's time. It's a pain in my ass. Alright. You're in the car wash to wash the suit? You wash yourself in it? Yeah, I just stand in the car wash. I sing that one song. I'm like the car wash. Whatever that song is. I can't remember what that song is. I'm pretty sure there's a song that has something to do with the car wash. I'm not crazy, right?
A sage choice.
Watch this.
Good.
All right.
I don't know why I made that, but you know what?
Watch this.
We make stuff randomly for no reason at all. Speaking of, let's make our underwear. That'll be really funny. Hey, how are you going, controller? Controller's having a mind of its goddamn own. Alright, diving ticket acquired.
Watch this.
Good. Another satisfied customer.
Alright, let's see if we can't equip ourselves in appropriate equipment for summer. Dive. Sorry. Just pants. Man's in his underwear. I've got to have like a really nothing belt, right? Oh, like a towel. Yeah, get the towel out. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. It's like I've got a towel wrapped around my waist. Yeah, the Chris had a car wash and popping movie. A shark's tail. That's it. That's where I heard that thing. Got the polo shirt. Best I can do is Sephiroth. Best I can do is Final Fantasy villain. Now let's get it. Alright, there we are. Don't got the polo shirt, but I do have the jacket for some reason. Shame I don't have like a... I can either do that, goggles. I'm already wearing goggles though, so... Get the sunnies on. Yeah? I look rather strangely equipped, to be honest. But I don't think we have a better shirt, to be honest. I could get the sort of male shirt from the other one. Fantasy out with the upper wear style. Yeah, that's right. I've got the sweater on the hip style. Ah, yes. Perfect. This is balanced. Yes, the lich armor. The lich is at the beach. Sometimes, you know, a lich has got to have a time off too, mate. You know, the Dark Knight, he's got some time off too. He's relaxing, you know. He's like he's working from home. This is the Dark Knight of the Demon King's army working from home. You know, he was just too lazy to put his pants on. Ah, mate, I can handle it. I need to put the pants on. Tell to walk with Lich King. I don't need to tell the Warcraft King. He knows. He knows. Any cool gloves I get running? Ah, I think this is good enough. Yeah, I think these gloves are the best. I need better glasses though. Ah, look at me styling. Look at me go. Got suns out, guns out, lads, eh? Suns out, bloody guns out. Hey, lads. There's got to be a more naked outfit. Those shades look so stupid. I could wear the lovely shades. You know what? I like those. Let's go. I'll have to equip those ones. I don't quite like the leather shirt though. Leather shirt's not really jiving with me, mate. Leather shirt's not really jiving with it. You could go with a sort of relaxed shirt, but there's got to be a better shirt, you know? No. There's got to be a better shirt. I think this is the world's equivalent of the polo shirt. Yeah, not quite. You're not looking to be a barbarian. Funny, but not quite. No, no, no. A bit fluffy. Looks a bit warm. No, not the Witcher outfit. Not the giant bug. But that is very funny. Oh, it's a bit of a stylish outfit. What about this one? No, no. Oh, why can't this goddamn game have like a Rashi? Come on, where's me Rashi, mate? What a rash sort between them. There's the fake abs, yeah. Come to beach with the fake abs on. Oh, come on. We're gonna complete this summer look. The Eric Winters summer collection. Oops, it is a rolled at the carpet. Outfit screams, I pay a lot of money to be in the golf club, so I'm sucking at it. This outfit screams, I am a Gundam. Yep, that's what this outfit screams. I am a Gundam. Oh no, this outfit screams, I spend a lot of money in designer clothing. That looks the closest to the Rashi we've had so far. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Wasn't so puffy. I don't want a jumper. God, it's almost like a game full of monster hunting. Doesn't do clothes that well. Tie costs more than my Speedos. Nothing costs more than these Speedos, mate. These Speedos, that looks kind of like a Sting shirt, but at that point I should just get the other one. Oh, well, really, it is the best one, isn't it? I will make the lads Flamefest ticket. I'll make this one too.
Watch this.
Good.
All right.
Could always put the sarong on. And the solo jacket. Yeah. Oh, we could get a flaming hat. The sarong. I do love how this is the seasonal outfit. He's just on fire. Honestly, I think this is one of the best ones I made. The sarong is a nice touch. This is what I'd more... If I were to wear an outfit like this, I'd probably wear a sarong. I grew up with enough islanders around. Ooh, that's a much better sarong, though. I like this sarong. Isn't fire bad for the hair? Tell that to this guy. Let's style it out. You know what? Let's style it out.
Another satisfied customer.
Wait, does it say the support ship will be leaving soon? Wait a second. Quick. Can you go buy the stuff on the support ship? Yes, that's right. Let's go to the desert. In the middle of my underwear. What I need is like a big, shitty, broad brim hat, and that would really complete the outfit.
We got a sail on.
Santiago! Santiago.
Have at ya. Hope it serves you well. Here, it's all yours. Hope it serves you well.
Thank you, mate. Alright, sorry. That quick aside, let's head back. Nice, sweet. I think you have those already. Yeah, I've got some nice sandals. Got a pair of thongs for the beach. Woo! Look at this beautiful area, eh? I got the most beachy sword, too.
Leah.
Run!
Welcome back. Can I help you with anything?
No, you can't. Why'd the music stop? That was weird. Alright. As much as I like this jacket, I think this jacket's better. This is much more beachy. Alright. I think I'm ready for the beach. I am ready for the beach. I'm gonna put tights on, but I don't want to. Old Bates, ready for the beach. It's a beachy. Ooh, yeah. You know what, I'll choose those later. Alright, now, first, what's the most beachy sword I've got? I don't have many swords that I would describe as beachy. They're all very scary, to be honest. It's gotta be a more beachy sword. That's okay, I've got all this. Now, first, let's change all of pigment 1. We're blue, so we should probably go with a blue color, shouldn't we? Go with a deep blue. Yeah, blue and white. I don't actually know what this is editing, to be honest. The Aeroquinta style. I'm starting to think there is no color here. One is, first the sunglasses should be black. The sunglasses need to be somehow black. How do I make these sunglasses? Not very good sunglasses. Alright. Alright, I'll have to be like that then. This would be the frames of the sunglasses, won't it? Oh, they could be black too. Black and black. Alright, now. Okay, we'll keep that color. Yeah, we'll keep that in white. Yeah, white belt. Wait, can we change the color of the budget? Oh, we can only change the color of our sandals. Alright, white sandals. Alright. Looking stylish, I think. Repping the colors, lads. I wish I could change that necklace, but I guess I can't. Only the white and black. Alright. There it is. Save that. Summer Lovin'. Rename. Summer. Oh, that's a god damn, I'm writing in a bad spot. Lovin'. There we go. Summer Lovin'. Had me a blast. I'll enjoy the sound and scare the lads. Yeah, that's right. You know what? Actually, I'll put the big sunglasses on my head. They're kind of funny. Alright. Let's go. Let's do one hunt in our outfit. I feel like there's got to be a more summery sword.
Do you have any requests?
Let's look at all the available swords. What is the most summery sword? I suppose the Lakiakris sword would be pretty summery. It is. That. I suppose the fish. That would really match it all, the vibe. Wish I could make the fish. But I need more spearfin tuna. Damn. Why are we in winter in Japan right now? MC isn't taking it. It's not winter in Japan right now. It's winter in Australia. It's winter in Australia right now. It is not winter in Japan. That looks breezy and white. Alright, let's do one hunt in this stupid outfit.
Yes.
What do you give me? Pick a meal. Oh, it's summer. Yeah, oh, it's very much summer in Japan. That's what I've been complaining about for this whole weekend. It's way too much summer, to be honest. Way too much summer. Let's do this. Let's find an octopus. Let's find ourselves an octopus as the last quest of the day. Away from the water and the beach and into the ancient castle of might and magic. The really ominous music. Yeah, it's very much summer in Japan right now. It's winter where you are, I would assume, in the southern hemisphere. But it is not winter here.
There. That's our target.
Hello, target.
I'll just hop off.
Nice try. You can't give me, octopus man. I can't believe you made me stop my summer vacation to have to come find you. You extremely rude octopus. I was just trying to enjoy my summer vacation and you had to make me do overtime. I couldn't even change out of my swimsuit.
Careful. It looks angry.
Oh. Summer vacation in a cave.
Hey, get out of there.
You almost killed me, cat. Jesus. Also, I didn't recover my items before I left. Octopus? What the hell was that? What you gonna do, big man? Ow.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
wearing my poncho. Oh, Gravios has discovered my car. I imagine this cave is very cold. Actually, Gravios has destroyed my car.
Power up activated.
You really think you're all that, don't you, big octopus? Oh. 7 and arm. Ouchie. Oh wow, you are scary, aren't you, big man? What you gonna do, eh? Think you're all that, do you? I feel like I'm really bullying this octopus. No. I wasn't even looking at you when I counted you. I feel like I'm just bullying this poor monster. Oh! God damn!
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Is it now? Well, looks like it's getting ass kicked, not moving anywhere. He's just getting bullied by a dog. Ow! I'm not in the right armor to be fighting at a big angry dog.
Big guy.
Just be quiet. I'm wearing the ghillie suit. Therefore, he cannot see me. I am invisible. Shh. God damn it. That's not what I meant to do. I was still trying to carve that. My meal effects are gonna run out soon. Excuse me. Shh, dog, don't you dare. No one likes you, you big bastard.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Goddamn feline carver. Alright, now I've cleaved all of that. Goodbye. Alright, sorry. Oh, don't you run away from me. Bastard. Got 3 minutes to kill this idiot before my food stuff runs out.
Alright, time to get serious.
I'm gonna ruin this bastard's day. I should have probably put a capture gear. Oh well. We kill in this household.
I'll just hop off for now.
Flashlights. Just a little more.
We murder in this household. Bastard sent a request for all you do. Big check out. It says take up your whole vacation. Yeah, the bastard. He's like, oh, sorry. Got one thing to do. one bloody thing he says. One goddamn thing. He always one goddamn thing. Always one thing in this goddamn
With
thing.
new data.
Always one more time. Always one more time. He says, oh, it's only one little thing. Goddamn bastard. I just wanted to be hitting the waves, man. Quick. Fireworks. Fireworks. Come on, get a big one. Yay! Oh, look at me. First is the observation. How'd your vacation went? I don't know. How did it go? You saw me. You tell me. How did my vacation go? Work trauma. Isn't it fun? All right. Ah, we're stylish, aren't we? And with that, I think we'll... Oh, that's right. We haven't looked at the cat's outfit, have we?
Got a special
Last thing we'll do. Look at the cat's outfit. Nice.
Okay, see you later.
Eric Nyantas, yes.
How can I serve?
Eric Wintner. Alright, where's the cat outfit? Hello, cool. Don't you dare say that to me. What the hell did you say to me, you bastard? Oh yeah, I never even checked out the Lycurgus outfit. Oh, that's cute. The Lycurgus armor is like a little pirate outfit. Oh, I love that. Look at the little pirate outfit. That's cute. And the Sagregios is a little suit of armor. Panda would be good at naming your fursona. I hate that you said that to me. I hate those words came at your mouth. Directed in my direction. Yep, the terrifying ball. Papier mache. Papier mache. Paper mache. Cat. Butterfly cat, yeah. I can make my cat a flaming ball of fire. I can give him a cool aloha style. Damn, my cat is chill as hell. I only wish I could be that chill. I wish there was just a big, broad-brimmed straw hat. The spirit of vengeance. The goddamn god of war cat. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Actually, that is a pretty good hat, if I wanted to make a hat for this. Looks like I'm about to start playing tennis. Or being a golf caddy. Or like Ghost Rider. Fair enough. Wasn't there a while ago there was like a kid, like kids were going like ghost ride the whip? Maybe the cat's just ghost riding the whip. Whatever that means. All I know is extremely dangerous. I'm looking for a better hat. There doesn't seem to be any better hats. Yeah, there really isn't any good hats, are there? That's a good hat, but it's not the right type of hat. I'm looking for like a broad brim hat. And extremely stupid, glad to know. Ah yes, when you go to the beach but you can't stand to breathe in the stench of others. This is what people look like in COVID, during COVID. There it is, the COVID mask. I wish, if this was what the mask looked like, I think everyone would have worn it. Way cooler. No broad haps, some long hair, some long majestic hair. A wuxia film character. Wait, Controller's goddamn fighting against me. Wow, it's almost terrible that the armors are all so cool in this game. Just look really angry. Just become a dog. They're so cool, it's hard to match them with cool armors. Sultry. Oh, the fireworks show is going off. Don't know how many people come out wearing a toucan mask. What do you mean? Goddamn beautiful. Oh, look at this cute little hat. Robot. I'm a robot and everything but head. I'm a robot, nothing but head. I am only a robot. I can do that too. Wait a second.
Fireworks are so magical.
Pow! I can do it too. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! This is an absolutely extreme amount of fireworks. Yeah! Woo! Indecent angle. What do you mean indecent angle? What are you talking about? You don't like the slight jiggle of my character's thighs as he gets into position to shoot the fireworks? What? Oh, that was a big one. I'm not just talking about the ass, you could say. Beautiful. Oh wait, there's a water gun gesture, they said. There's another gesture. They said they gave me. There's the boss. Water gun. Get into posture by selecting water gun for just move, then aim and press shoot. Ready to shoot for consecutive shots. You can dash and dodge while holding the water gun. Dodge and chase out your opponents and have a fun and refreshing battle. Learn any script skills that help against others' attacks will be rendered useless in the water gun fight. So fight square and square and be met with a full face of water. Let's go, lads. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Take that, cat. Ha 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 ha. What's gonna do now, cat? And pa 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 pa. Oh damn, he's cool at the guns. Damn. So summery. Pa 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 pa. Look at me go. Furiously pump up the water gun. Come on, cat. What are you gonna do? Oh man, what are you gonna do? What actually dampens her? It actually makes her out of a damp. She's glitting. Whoa, whoa! I'll put out the fire, guys. Oh, that's two dragons. That's very cool. Beautiful. Go stand in the water. Pa 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 pa. Oh, those guys breathe fire too. These two statues breathe fire. Damn. Too bad thing, you just screenshot all that. Oh, somebody's got a screenshot of it. Special summer thumbnail. Yeah, well, I've already done all the summer stuff, so. Alright, let's play this minigame. Last thing we do. This time, I don't have barrels, I have balls. Go ball! Yeah! This is the beach episode. It is, baby. The only thing we could have is, the only thing more beachy would be to, be smashing coconuts. Not smashing coconuts, smashing like a... Would be to smashing a watermelon. That would be the most summery thing to do. Yeah, boys! Woo! Be the Yakuza, that would actually be the most summer thing to do.
See you around.
B for beach. B for style. Kick ass. Yeah. Woo. Go watermelon. Go, my sweeker of justice. Go, my Mizitsune of despair. Oh, this fireworks show has started again. There's one thing I need to shoot with a water gun before we finish. You must understand, this is entirely necessary. I've gotten damp, so my skill is activated again. One, view's better up here. Where you go? Oh, look! There's like little fun stuff. Oh, there's little birds. Cute. Leap. Roll. Let's go. Behind the waterfall lay a secret giant bird. Hello, my giant bird friend. Let us fight. Shoot the little birds. Wow. Fun. What a nice time to end it. And I think we'll end it there. Eric Winters will enjoy the summery beach episodes to come. There we are. Beautiful. Spectacular. You love to see it. Fireworks light up the sky. Beautiful. And with that, I think we'll just finish it there. We'll finish on this screen. Fireworks, water guns, implicit fan service, giant monster. Say, this was quite the beast special. I know, right? We had the giant tentacly monster. We did a whole heap of stuff. Wait a second, this is the big one. This is the big ones. Oh damn it, I was in the wrong perspective. There we are. I got the screenshots, lads. Alright, beautiful. Anyway. And I think that's a perfect place to finish. Leave the sort of joyful music in the background. And we'll just continue from there. So, how's everyone going, eh? I think that's a pretty successful beach episode we had today. We had some fun times, silly things, messed around. Absolutely messing around we were. And there was a good little gorilla stream. We had a good time. We had a good time, and it really is matching my summer thing. I'm gonna be seeing fireworks every weekend from here to the end of the thing. And I think we'll finish it there. When am I gonna stream next? I don't know. Probably won't be a night stream next time. But who knows? We'll see. It'll probably be a sudden thing, but it'll be back to Yakuza for the next stream. But otherwise, good night, sweet dreams, and, you know, as a treat, just before, you can have some ice cream. Good night, sweet dreams, and eat some ice cream. You know what ice cream? Of course, that's right. Enjoy your beach time with a gay time. Gay time ice cream. Have a time. Have a gay time. Enjoy your summer, everyone, or your winter. I'll be back in a few days. Nighty night. Wear your sunscreen. Slip, slop, slap. And all that. Nighty night.